All bow. Bow, you must bow, you have to bow. Come on, everyone must bow. This is the Emperor now we're talking to. We don't want to annoy Vader either. Oh, R2's in here as well, saying hello.
Don't make me destroy you.
Oh. Now, serious puncher. It's a family moment.
Sorry, I'm not bowing to that.
Dude, he's right behind you.
Well, welcome. We're humbled by your presence, Vader and the Emperor. And I think we'll continue with the questions, guys, will we, a little bit? I think we have their permission.
Oh.
I think we have. Jeremy, would you like to say something?
Yes, I would. Who are these people? How dare they cross in front of them? We're having a pleasant conversation and they come in and ruin the whole day. You're outrageous and totally out of order. Thank you. Anyway, what was I saying? No, the film, I think we were all so lucky to be involved in such a magnificent film, or a series of films. I had a ball every single day. It was an absolute joy. Meeting up with all the guys, and we played some great parts, so very, very lucky indeed. Kenny?
Well, I only had a very small part in film. So, and I don't remember much about that either. So there we go. But I was lucky I didn't have to wear much. Oh yeah, no, I didn't have any makeup. I was beautiful enough. But I used to get to the theatre about whatever time I was supposed to get there. I lived about 10 minutes away by car. I just steamed down to the theatre with shorts and a t-shirt. And they'd take the head off the robot and put me straight in. No makeup, no time, no makeup, no, beautiful. Would you be quiet, please? Yeah, exactly. So, that was it, I was lucky really. Poor old C-3PO, he had all kinds of problems with breastplates and back plates and masks in toothpaste. It took him forever to get dressed. And it didn't take me any time at all, you see. So. And then when we finished filming, I was gone out of there in no time, in my shorts and t-shirt, in my car, and gone home. I'm probably home before I sent Anthony and got out of his costume. It took him for ages to get out of it. So there you go. So that's why we don't know each other. That's why we don't know the guy, because we never saw each other, either before the filming or after the filming. And during the filming, we were now characters like R2 and just C-3PO, so we never got to know each other, which is pretty strange, really. Because he couldn't get out for lunch breaks. It took him too long, so he used to stay in his C-3PO and he used to feed him with a straw through his into soup. And that's all he had every day, wasn't it? Soup. For lunch. Anyway, what was the first question?
Well, what we do is, since we have Vader on and we also have Michael on the stage, it might be nice for Michael to stand up in this case and demonstrate the height of Vader.
I've got Vader covered, I think.
Yeah, so let's give us an idea. Great. Alright, so now, anyone any questions for our guest? Sorry, what's your name?
Mark.
Mark, who's your question for?
Ollie.
Great, what's your question?
What is there, who do you think are the best parts in Star Wars?
I'll start, I guess. There was a person from Revenge of the Sith called Tarful. Great character. Dominates most of the movie. Got paid the most. Really great character.
Harrison Ford.
Yeah, he always got the best part, Harrison. And he got Carrie Fisher at the end of it. I was furious.
Jabba the Hutt. Now I think, thank you, at last. I think Jabba the Hutt is an interesting character. He's like an agent. My agent used to be like that, sort of flappy and lean over the desk. So I think Jabba the Hutt for me, I like him.
Yeah, I think Jabba the Hutt as well. He got to eat a lot of people, and he certainly didn't have to travel far, which is always useful on those foreign planets, I think. Yeah, Jabba the Hutt, definitely.
He's jealous, you see. But you know, I think the best part in the whole series was standing on stage with us today. He's very dark and sinister, and he's always half hidden. But in there he has such a wonderful voice, a great actor, and there he is, hiding in his cloak. It's the Emperor is my favorite.
Bow, people, bow again. Great. Now, next question. So, hands up. I'll just put this lady up here. Who's your question for?
I'm just wondering why you think the whole Star Wars thing has endured the way it has, and that the fans 35 years later are still as big fans as they were 5 now.
Well, when Jeremy will give you the in-depth reasons for the success of Star Wars, because Jeremy, in fact, is part of the reason for its success. He's an iconic figure, and there are a number of iconic figures in it that people just seem to take. They're like archetypal figures, and they guide it. You know, they're part of every story. And you know, our hero is part of a story like any quest. From ancient myth to modern times, he's on a quest, and through that quest, he fulfills himself. And that's you know, an eternal story. So George hooked into that, wrote his own eternal story with a philosophy, the Jedi philosophy, to go with it. It is almost like ancient.